If you want to know what someone really feels about you, disappoint them. Do something they don't like. Do something they don't approve of you doing, and you'll see how they really view you. If they're quick to drop you, quick to cut you, quick to punish you, quick to judge you. Hey there, thanks for tuning in. If this is your first time watching this channel, I want to encourage you to subscribe. Click on that subscribe button and stay connected. Also, I want to invite those of you who are interested to being a part of my push community. There is a digital community of which we connect all throughout the week. If you enjoy this positive, inspiring, motivating, real, relevant talk about life, about relationships, about self-awareness, mental health, all the different things that I touch on, spiritual health, all of that, please be sure to subscribe and to connect to the push community as well. So today I am going to be discussing another topic. I'm still in this theme that I started in a previous video dealing with failure. I believe failure is something that is inevitable. All people deal with it. All people face it. No one is exempt from it, whether public, whether private, whether major, whether minor, whether it's in academic ventures, business ventures, relationship ventures, wherever it is, failure is a part of life. But it doesn't have to hinder you. It doesn't have to always hurt, and it doesn't have to be something that prevents you from being able to progress and move forward healthily and in an enhanced way. So that being said, I want to leave with you 3 particular things that I believe failure actually helps to reveal in your life. I am a firm believer that everything can work for your good, even the most painful, the most unwanted. Some things seem completely unnecessary, but somehow or another, these things work together for your good. I think of climatologists and meteorologists and geologists and all the other ologists that study and that master in the area of climate, the environment, weather, and things of that sort. There are certain things that happen in certain terrains and certain areas that don't seem to make sense. For example, wildfires. Like, what's the point of all of these trees being burned down and at times even harming the homes of people and possibly the lives of other individuals? What's the point? When I think of an earthquake happening underneath the ocean floor and how it creates a wave of a tsunami, which then now wipes out an entire coastal city. When I think of snow or tornadoes or hurricanes, it's like, what's the point? All of these climate and weather events may not make sense, may not be desired, may seem unnecessary in the moment, but the next season always helps to make sense of what the previous season allowed. I'll say that again. The next season seems to always help to make sense of whatever the previous season allowed. So I call it retroactive revelation. When I'm in it, I don't understand it, I don't get it. It may hurt, it may frustrate me, it may anger me. But then if I can just live through it and get to the other side, when I look back, that's where there's a lot more clarity and understanding regarding whatever I just endured. So I've always said this to people: if you can't enjoy it, endure it. Wow, I need to repeat that. If you can't enjoy it, endure it. Not every season of your life is meant to be a season of enjoyment. There are some seasons that you just have to endure. You have just got to make it through. Promise me this: wake up tomorrow morning. That's all. I don't need you to win every day. I don't need you to conquer every day. I just need you to make it through the day and wake up the next day. Because there are a lot of things that will make sense tomorrow so that way you can be resolved about today. Because today will eventually become yesterday. Wow. All right. So there are a few things that I want to make sure that you're clear about in terms of what failure actually helps to reveal in your life. 3, to name them all. 1, failure helps to reveal your blind spots. Man, am I witness to that. There are some things in my life that I thought I had under my thumb. I thought I had it down pat. And it just took a few moments for me to realize, I didn't see that one coming. That's a blind spot. Most blind spots are not intentionally blind. Most of the times, the areas that we don't see, it's because of either patterns, a unhealthy sense of security that causes us to no longer be circumspect. Circum meaning round, and spect meaning view. So having a well-rounded view of what's going on around. There's been a lot of things that have caught me off guard because I got too comfortable. I became too relaxed. My boundary lines were blurred out, and I allowed certain things, certain thoughts, certain people, certain actions, certain appetites to develop in me, around me, to then create blind spots. That failure, once I hit that brick wall, once I tripped and fell, once I had that traumatic experience, it revealed to me an area that I needed reinforcement, an area that I need accountability, an area that I possibly need counsel or therapy, an area that I might need to make a matter of prayer or meditation to really be a little bit more in tune and more sober spiritually about that particular thing, more submitted and more humble in certain areas as well. So failure helps to reveal those blind spots, all right? Failure also, this is a major one, it helps to reveal people's hearts. If you want to know what someone really feels about you, disappoint them. Do something they don't like. Do something they don't approve of you doing, and you'll see how they really view you. If they're quick to drop you, quick to cut you, quick to punish you, quick to judge you, that probably was already there. That's why it was so easily accessible. Usually that quick reflex, that quick impulsive response happens so quickly because it was not as deep under the surface as you thought. It was right there waiting for an opportunity. I've learned in my own personal life that whatever people have felt about me, what they've speculated about me, what they've thought about me is usually most accessible and first revealed after a failure of my own. Watch how people move when you disappoint them. Take note. Don't be so caught up in the whirlwind of your trauma, of your failure, that you forget to pay attention to how people are moving around you, who's around you, who's saying what, who's quiet, who haven't you heard from, who hasn't reached out to check up on you. These things are essential for what you're going to do and how you're going to progress after the dust settles. My God, I just said something good. I hope y'all are hearing. All right. And this last piece, failure not only helps to reveal your blind spots, not only helps to reveal people's hearts. Let me pause. I got to say something real quick. I apologize because I only talked about the negative. But there are some parts of people's hearts that will surprise you to help you realize people who you thought didn't care, people who you thought were against you, people who you thought were indifferent about you. Sometimes your failure becomes an invitation for them to draw closer and to show that they have an affinity towards you. They respect you. They regard you. They're concerned about you. They love you. You'd be surprised. I've been through some situations where when something hit the fan about me, or once my boat was rocked and I had to endure some traumatic things because of some situations or some decisions I made or some failure that I had, there's some people who popped up around me who loved on me in a way that I did not expect. I didn't even know they paid attention to me. I didn't know that they cared. Didn't even know that they knew me. But somehow they had empathy or an affinity towards me that turned out to be strength, encouragement, hope, and even healing for me. All right. So lastly, failure also helps to reveal your potential. There's nothing that helps to give more confidence and courage to a future than a good comeback, a good bounce back. Sometimes that failure, you being on your back, you being sat down in a corner somewhere, you going through recovery, you going through a moment of self-searching and having to recover and recalibrate and reassess, all of that helps you to also reposition yourself. You have an opportunity to start over. You have an opportunity to reposition yourself and determine how the next chapter begins. Failure will help to reveal that potential. You're able to lay everything on the table and make certain decisions that will help to augment your future. You've heard me say it before. Your future is worth your push. Your future is worth your push. You need to make decisions today that the tomorrow version of you will thank the today version of you for making. Consider that. Listen, I've said a lot. I hope you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, and also make sure that you get a copy of the 30-day push. for 30 days. I've heard the statement that said, all I need is 30 days. After a failure, after a traumatic situation, give me 30 days and I will be better. Give me 30 days and you'll see me bounce back. Well, I've created a journal that will walk with you for 30 days to help make sure that your future is set up in a much healthier way. Why? Because your future is worth your push. So make sure that you get a copy of that. Click on the link. It's in the link below. Click there, get your copy, share it, get another copy and share it with other people. The 30-day push will be worth your investment. Take care until the next push.